Thanks for signing up for the class. Here's something you can do before you watch any of the videos. Prove to the PMI that you are eligible to take the exam. It doesn't take much time, but you can start now to stay ahead of the game. While you technically don't have to join PMI to get your CAPM, it only makes sense to do so. The money you spend joining will be repaid in the discount you get on taking the exam. Click on this link up here. You have some choices to make. Most people sign up as an individual, but some may be students, retirees, or even organizations who sign up multiple people at once. Now they want their money. There are benefits in becoming an active member of a local chapter. They have monthly events that provide good networking, a dinner, and some form of education, usually for around $20. This is a great way to maintain your PMP with the PDUs they provide. Either way, pay the money. You won't need to pay this extra $10 next year. And here's your number. You should receive a fancy certificate in the mail next week. You can learn more about the benefits of PMI membership by surfing around the website. Then get started on your certification process. Click on this link. Choose CAPM unless you want another certification. If that's the case, find the relevant video for that certification elsewhere on the website. Click on the Apply Now link. One last chance to choose PMP rather than CAPM. Choose CAPM or go to the PMP video on the website. The application process is a step-by-step process with your progress shown on the left side. First, enter some personal information. Then enter your education. If you have the equivalent of a 4-year college degree, this form makes a lot of sense. If not, you have to choose the "No, I attended another university program" option. Weird, right? The field of study scroll-down box has weird choices. In general, liberal arts might be your best choice if you have a high school degree. You can simply wait until you've completed the class and then type the class info into this section. Or you can go ahead and enter your project experience using the worksheet I provide. This eligibility worksheet is what you will be filling up over the next few steps. Right now, you can enter your work experience. After you finish the class, you can enter your training experience. Let's click on the PM Experience tab. You don't need to enter everything you did, just enough to meet the minimum requirements to sit for the exam. Start with your most recent project and work backwards. Put in some basic information, the name of the project, when it started and finished, and your role. Add the company information where you ran the project. And then add some contact information for someone who can verify this data. This person doesn't have to still be working at the company anymore where you led the project, but you do need their current contact information. The hours seem daunting, so I'm going to give you a hint to make this easy. Create a spreadsheet like I did here, or download the one that I've put on the website. Figure that on a typical project you spend about 5% of the time initiating, 10% planning, 60% executing, 20% monitoring and controlling, and 5% closing. If these numbers are different for you, go ahead and make the adjustments. Then type in the bottom how many hours you spent in total on this project. Figure there's 2,000 hours in a year. If it was a 6-month project that you spent 50% of your time on, then that's about 500 hours. Here I figured the project manager worked about 3,000 hours a year, spent 60% of that year working on this project. That's 2,400 hours. Set up a calculation multiplying cell B2 by C7 to get the number of hours spent initiating. Copy that calculation down to get the hours spent planning, executing, etc. Then plug those numbers into the PMI website. Don't sweat the exact numbers here. If they audit you, as long as you get the total right, there is no way they can prove you wrong on the number for each process group. Like I said, you can download this spreadsheet from the platform under the Downloads section. Now we've got to add some narrative. Add a description of the project for what it was all about. Then explain your roles in PMI terms like helping to plan the project, working on tasks, following up on task progress, delegating tasks, etc. Make sure your description shows you to be a team member or the project manager, not external to the team. And make sure that it looks like project work, not ongoing operations work. So continue doing this until you've met all the required hours of experience. When the Still Need row says 0, you're done. You'll be asked to verify that the information you entered is correct, so just click on that box there. And you can give them some optional information if you're feeling charitable and have the time. And that's it. When you complete this class, you can enter the hours you spent training, either on your own or in a formal class, and you can ask to take the exam. Good luck. I'm sure you do great.